She said his name like it belonged there, like it had always belonged there. The auditorium applauded. Cameras flashed. She stood under the lights, polished and glowing, hand over her chest as if she were grateful to the universe itself. But she wasn't thanking the universe. She was thanking him for always believing in me, for supporting me through everything. I couldn't have done this without you. The screen behind her showed photos from the project. Late nights, office shots, team pictures, and one photo that wasn't supposed to exist. Her, smiling at someone behind the camera, not me. The audience didn't notice. Why would they? It was just another thank you and another speech. But I knew her pauses. I knew the way her voice softened when emotion wasn't fake. That softness wasn't for the crowd. It was for him. Then her eyes scanned the audience, casual, sweeping, until they landed on me, front row, not smiling. Her lips stopped moving mid-word, just for a second. But I saw it. Recognition, fear. Her expression didn't break, she was too practiced for that, but the color drained from her face like someone had pulled a plug. I didn't clap, I didn't move. I just held her gaze long enough for her to understand one thing. I heard you. Then I stood up, and I walked out. The parking lot was quiet, cold air, distant traffic. My phone buzzed before I reached the car. Her. Where are you? Another buzz. I didn't know you were coming. Another. Please don't be mad. It wasn't what it sounded like. I sat inside the car but didn't start it. I had suspected for months. Not an affair at first, just distance. Her laughter aimed at her phone instead of me, late meetings that smelled like new cologne, passwords changing, tiny fractures. Tonight wasn't the beginning, it was confirmation. I opened my photo gallery, zoomed in on the image from the presentation live stream I'd screenshotted. Her expression. That look people only give someone they feel safe with, someone they choose. I wasn't angry. Anger is loud. What I felt was quiet, precise, like something inside me had finally aligned. She called. I declined. She called again. I let it ring while I remembered 3 months ago, the night she said she was too tired for dinner but stayed up texting until 2 a.m., her screen lighting her face in the dark. I had pretended to be asleep. I had watched. That was the night I started preparing. I didn't confront her. That would have been emotional, messy. I prefer information, patterns, proof. Phone records first, shared account, itemized billing. One number repeating like a heartbeat. Late nights, early mornings. During my business trips, I saved it. Then the cloud backup. She thought deleting messages erased history. It doesn't. Not when you know where to look. Photos, selfies not sent to me. A hotel mirror shot cropped carefully, but not carefully enough. A man's watch visible in the corner. Same watch from the awards slideshow. I didn't react. I made dinner, asked about her day, kissed her forehead. She relaxed. That was the mistake. I hired a private investigator, but mostly to confirm what I already knew. Dates, locations, receipts, 2 cities, 5 hotels, 1 conference that never existed. Each new detail didn't hurt. It clarified, like adjusting a lens until the blur becomes sharp. She was in love. That was the real betrayal. Not sex. Choice. She chose him in small, quiet ways long before that stage tonight. And tonight, under lights and applause, she forgot herself. She said his name out loud. The report arrived in a slim envelope. Neat, clinical. Timestamps, photos, undeniable. I placed it on the kitchen table the next evening. She came home nervous, trying to act normal. I could see the performance. Overbright smile, too many words. About last night. Sit, I said. She did. I slid the envelope toward her. She didn't touch it at first, just stared, like it might explode. What is this? You tell me. Her hands shook as she opened it. The photos came first, then the hotel logs, then the phone records. Her breathing changed. It's not... I was going to tell you. I watched her unravel like it was happening behind glass. "No," I said quietly, "you weren't." Tears came fast, guilt, panic, regret not for what she did, for getting caught. "I never meant to hurt you. That's the problem," I said. "You never meant to think about me at all." She reached for me. I leaned back. That hurt her more than shouting ever could. "I already filed," I said. She blinked. "Filed what?" "Divorce. This morning." Silence swallowed the room. "I didn't want money," I continued, "didn't want to fight, so I attached the report, along with the timeline and the financial transfers." Her face went blank. "He's married too, isn't he?" She stopped breathing for a second. "I sent a copy to his wife." Now she understood. Not rage, consequences. "You ruined everything," she whispered. "No," I said calmly. "You did. I just turned on the lights." Her career depended on reputation, integrity, public trust. Affairs happen, scandals fade, but documented deception tied to company funds and falsified travel, that lingers. I stood. She stayed seated, smaller than I had ever seen her. "When you thanked him," I said, "that was the only honest thing you've done in a year." I walked to the door. She didn't follow. The house felt different that night.